tonight, Bill, and you.
Pray summon the companions elect.
3 new knights have come to be invested. One is the former Prime Minister, Sir Edward Heath.
My lords and ladies, pray be seated.
As custom demands, Sir Edward has chosen 2 other members of the order to help with the ritual.
The Right Honourable Sir Edward Richard George Heath.
I'm Mike Veal, Wiltshire Police Chief Constable. Today, Wiltshire Police have published its report into Operation Conifer, the investigation into allegations of non-recent child abuse against Sir Edward Heath.
He couldn't go to Baghdad like
Why
you
not,
could.
ma'am? I went to Baghdad.
Well, I know you did. You're expendable now.
Yes, I'm expendable, yes, that's
You're
true.
expendable. He couldn't go to Baghdad at that moment.
There are lots of...
I will remind you again that this investigation has drawn no inference about Sir Edward Heath's guilt or innocence in this case. Operation Conifer has now come to an end, and the ICSA's terms of reference are clear. This watershed moment regarding investigations of people connected to the establishment should not be underestimated.
Good idea. Do you think I may leave her in your charge?
Safely leave her in my capable hands here.
Right, right.
I'll just roll my sleeves up in case I get...
You kissed Sir Jim's ring when he came in. Is this an exception for you?
Lord Harris.
Good afternoon, Majesty. Lovely to meet you. We've got a wonderful seat lined up here, which you probably know very well.
There seems to be a pattern here. Welcome to the channel. I am your host, Vincent Vendetta. Do you think that Her Majesty has a lot of paedophile friends? Or are we to think she's very unlucky? Or just has real bad judgment of character? If we are to believe that Her Majesty is indeed naive, it looks like her sons seem to be suffering the same bad luck when choosing their friends. Like Prince Charles and his close friendship with prolific satanic, rapist, butcher, torturer and murderer, Jimmy Savile, and also his friendship with the paedophile Bishop, Peter Ball. Or how about his brother, Prince Andrew's close ties to child rapist and human trafficker, Jeffrey Epstein?
With an underage girl, Buckingham Palace forcefully denying the bombshell allegations.
It's an accusation that tonight is rocking the royal family. The explosive claim blanketing Britain's front pages today that the girl was forced to have sexual relations with the prince when she was a minor, despite an immediate forceful denial from the palace that any suggestion of impropriety with underage minors is categorically untrue.
This potentially, if proven true, would involve illegality, and that is a step further in terms of scandal for the British royal family.
The allegation surfacing in a Florida lawsuit against this man, American multimillionaire financier Jeffrey Epstein, once a close friend of the prince's, who in 2008 went to prison for more than a year for soliciting sex with a minor. Photos like this from 2011 fueled rumblings in the past that the prince, along with Epstein, was partying with underage girls. The court documents describe inappropriate relations between the prince and the unidentified minor at parties around the world.
These unfortunate paedophile connections Her Majesty seems to have don't end here. Oh no, there are more, many more. For instance, her butler was caught running a paedophile ring within the walls of Buckingham Palace, as well as in Balmoral Castle. How on earth did that happen? The poor Queen, she seems to be surrounded by them. She has pedophiles in the House of Commons, as well as the House of Lords, and it looks like all her MPs, as well as her police, are covering this up.
Suggesting a powerful paedophile network linked to Parliament and Number 10.
We are aware of the alleged perpetrator of one of those killings, who was a Conservative MP. There was some significant cover-up as well.
She must be the unluckiest person in the world. Imagine finding out that all of your friends, staff and sons were pedophiles. It must be awful for her. If only someone would let her know, maybe then she could do something about it. Her Majesty's police seem to be in on all of this. They only seem to tell the public about these high-ranking pedophiles once they have died, which is very strange. Of course, they've thrown a few alive ones under the bus, but you have to admit that Rolf Harris was a bit annoying when it came to that wobbly board. Imagine inviting him to a dinner party. Unbearable. But hold on, what if I've got this wrong? What if Her Majesty knows and she is one of them? Then surely, if that is the case, we should really consider the future. As a nation, surely we can't carry on with a crown-wearing paedophile and her system. To allow a person like that to rule over us is vulgar and dangerous, to say the least. And with this huge collection of paedophile cases that link to her crown, it would be irresponsible of us not to do something. These people are sick and they need medical help, whilst they sit behind bars until forever. But no, that can't be done, because she owns the police, the courts, the military and the whole prison system. The government is hers and so is the land. She can never be investigated or arrested. And if we challenge her reign, she can set off her dogs, and kill us all and carry on without us. The UK is hers and everything in it, including you, including me, and everyone else whom she allows to live here. You see, she is the farmer and the land is her farm, with us as the cattle and sheep.
We left the gate open, and almost immediately a man and two children walked in. Hello, nice horses.
And if she is a paedophile and so are her sons, then there's probably nothing we can do about it. We cannot vote ourselves out of this mess, as the Prime Minister can only form a government with Her Majesty's permission. Then I guess there's only one option left for all of us, and that is to dissolve her parliament, her system and her reign, and create us a brand new republic. Down with the blue bloods.
I was at a reception at Buckingham Palace. That's the place where the Queen lives and Prince.
I know, they keep the Queen there.
And it's not an easy gaff to penetrate. Very, very...
What's that? That's an easy...
There's not an easy place to get into. That's
yes.
right.
Yeah.
So I was at this reception, and there was a very nice lady and gentleman said to me, "My daughter would be so pleased to know that I've met you and this, that and the other." And I said, "Oh yes. Where is she?" And they said, "She's in the back of the car." I said, "What, in the boat?" And they said, "No, we've sneaked her in the back of the car so she can say she's been in the palace courtyard." I said, "And you've got her stuck out there?" I said, "Oh, leave it to me." And they went, No, please, no. And they grabbed her. I said, "No." So I went to see a minder and said, they've got this situation, and I'm bringing a friend in. So I said, listen, who's going to object to you? So I said, all right. Now, the palace staff are the most excellent people, right? On the way out, I explained very briefly what I was going to leave it to us. So I went out into the car park, which is a courtyard inside the palace, and I shouted the young lady's name. Next minute, she's holding my arm, and next minute we're marching up the steps right into the palace. Well, the staff had done it right. The 2 footmen opened the 2 great doors, and inside there were all the majors and the colonels and the household staff. It's a most elegant situation and tremendously rewarding, right? And of course, when she sees this spectacle of the carpet and the people all standing there, and they all give a little graceful dip as she walked by, and she was now hanging onto me like a lifebelt, right? And we walked up the steps and into the room where the reception was, in a room called the Bow Room, and fantastic look. Prince Philip, who was a marvellous geezer, happened to be just standing inside the door, parroting to somebody. So I went.
It's a pre-arranged signal, no doubt.
Well, no, there's not a lot of people go inside the palace. So he's from the butchers, right, like this. See me, and I do the nod for the killer. So he doesn't know where this young lady's appeared from, with a long coat on and bumpy shoes, but he has given a beautiful smile, and she's gone, right? That was a fix-it that I really enjoyed, and I think she might remember it, even if her parents and herself are watching tonight, she might even remember it to this day, and I think a lot longer.